Hi, it's peacock o'clock time. It's been a while, guys. I'm sorry. It's gonna be a little tilted. I mean, I know I don't have like 50 billion followers that are like waiting for a video from me. Today we're going to talk about normal. It fits perfectly with today because I have had so much going on. We had some of my family video, oh my gosh, not videoing, visiting, and then we had one day of kind of normal life, and then we had my husband's family visiting for a couple days, and so it's been very crazy, really fun. Though I was glad we were able to work it out and get everybody in and have a fair amount of time with them all. But it throws off your schedule, you know. When you have visitors, you take them places, you show them around if they've never been here before, and you keep fairly busy. The routine's off, like you don't always eat right at 12 if normally you do. Sometimes it's not till 1 or 1:30 or earlier, or, you know, especially when they come from different time zones. So, anyways, I hope you guys had a great Easter. If you're LDS, I hope you had a great time watching General Conference. And that's on LDS.org. If you missed it or you are wondering what that is, then there is April Fools. Did anybody do anything to trick anybody? It was really quite a big day yesterday. But everybody's gone, and I am trying to get back to our normal. I don't think we have a specific normal, but it brought up to me a couple days ago. I was sitting and thinking about something, and the thought popped into my head of, I don't feel normal. And then I thought, well, what's my normal? It reminds me of when people say, like, I want to look like so-and-so or this or that, and I think that is like what's the term? I can't think of it. But when they talk about, you know, oh, like when you say so-and-so is pretty, well, her pretty, she's not pretty to everybody. That sounds mean, but I mean, like, everybody's pretty is different. So everybody's normal is different. And I thought, well, everybody's normal changes too, because I used to have a different normal. Now I am a mom, and my normal is not the same normal as it was when I was just me and my husband, or just me, or me before college, or, you know, things like that. Like, your normal changes, and you have this adjusting period to where I feel you're trying to figure out what your new normal is. And I feel like I'm in that right now. Few things have changed, mentally, physically, spiritually. Like, there's been a lot of differences, and I've had to try to figure them all out. And so I'm kind of in this awkward finding my new normal, or feeling like my normal needs to change. And so have any of you felt that way or realized that? I feel like everybody goes through it at some point in their life, and this is kind of the perfect day because I'm going back to my normal. Or it's like New Year's, when you have New Year's resolutions.
I wanted to tell them until I didn't say no.
Wait. Just wait for them to say no. I need you.
I want to eat. Want to eat?
I need you.
Want to eat?
I need you. 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 I need and my boys are adjusting to it, and they're used to lots of people being around to play with and entertain them, and we had a talk this morning, and I said, okay guys, we're gonna have to adjust and be patient with one another because I have a lot to do now that we don't have guests, and I can't be help entertain you all day every day. There are times that you're going to have to go back to like our normal or figure out a new thing to do with your brothers or on your own. So we're adjusting. But I don't know if I have much words of wisdom except for write it out. I think the more I think about the changes I want to make, that kind of helps because it narrows down what I want to be my new normal. Especially knowing that my normal is allowed to change, because we change. That quote about the only thing that is normal is change, or what? Geez, I'm not prepared. I'm so sorry, but I wanted a video about this. But that quote about change, how changes always happen. If I remember it and find it, I will link it in the comments. I also realized the last face mask video I posted, I said I'd link something and I didn't, or like two masks ago. It's just been busy and crazy and awesome and fun. Sadly, this week is going to be full of rain again and dreariness. Not freezing cold, but cold enough, and that's not going to help me keep my spirits up and motivated, but we will adjust and find our new normal that works for us because we need change. Our family needs change, and anyway, so it's springtime, so let us invite new things in our lives, hopefully beautiful flowers and maybe new friends and new normal and hopefully more happiness and joy, even if it's a little bit. So that's all I have today. Sorry it came out all crazy, but I gotta get back to my normal. Jackson reminded me about my videotaping, and so I was like, oh yeah, so here it is. Hopefully you love it and you got something from it. Feel like this isn't making much of a difference, but I'm going to try to keep at it and not give up on it and just see what happens. It won't be my first priority in life, so if family needs to come first, it will, but I'm going to try to at least keep up on Mondays and Friday things with the occasional maybe Wednesday video if I have things that come up to say. So have a lovely new week. April, enjoy it, and I will see you at least on Friday. Bye.